For this project, we're going to be discussing logo design concepts. And this is one of those things that graphic designers are frequently hired for. Making a logo, working for a client, working within a brand that a client has, and specifically, how do you come up with a variety of different ideas that you can pitch to your client that you're working for? And this is where concepting comes in. Concepting is a very large, drawn-out process, and so this is going to take a variety of different exercises we're going to break this project down into. I'm also aware that logos are only part of a larger brand, so there's a lot of different things that can come into play whenever you work with a client. More than just coming up with a fancy-looking logo, you have to make sure that logo fits the needs of who they are and who their target audience is going to be. Now we're going to keep it relatively simple, and we're going to only focus on the naming of the company and then later using that name to come up with the visual identity for that company. But where do you start? How do you begin researching and coming up with different ideas? And how many ideas should you come up with that you can eventually showcase to your client? Well, that's what this project is going to be about. You're going to be given a simple client description of their business, and you're going to be responsible for interpreting that business and coming up with, first of all, a name for that business, and then later on, you're going to come up with 30 different logo concepts. Finally, we're going to pick the top 5 best concepts and we're going to put it together in a presentation that you could present to a client. Again, we're going to break this down into a variety of different exercises. So over the next couple of videos, that's what we're going to be covering. To get started, the first thing you're going to need is your business prompt. In class, I'm going to give you one of these business prompts. It's going to be completely random, and every business prompt is relatively going to be the same. They're all going to be a business. You're going to have the name of the business owner. They're going to describe what the business is, maybe some historical background, who their audience is, and what their product that they're trying to create or the service that they're trying to offer. Every business is going to have the same need. They're going to need to have a new company name and a new company logo. And so at the end of it, that's what the final presentation is going to be about. So we're going to start by giving yourself one of these companies and getting an idea of who they are and as a starting point for your research. Now I'm going to be working this project along with you. For me, I'm going to take the translation service. In my case, the owner, his name is Benjamin Avi. And their translation service began as a 1-hour translation. It was founded in Israel in 2000. But over the last 12 years, they've experienced growth in their business as a robust technology company with over 5 offices worldwide. They're needing a new company name and a logo that projects the idea of multicultural talent, technology, innovation, and global reach. So right off the bat, I can see who my company is and how they started off. So they started off as a small company based in Israel, but they've grown into a larger company that's worldwide. They've got 12 offices all over the world, and they're a robust technology company. They're more than just a translation service. And you can see what's important to them is that they want it to be multicultural. They want it to emphasize technology, innovation, and global reach. So as I start to do research, what I need to do is to keep all these things in mind for coming up with the naming of my business first. And in the next video, let's talk about different ways we can brainstorm coming up with a variety of names and naming concepts that you can use for your business. But for now, take some time and get an understanding of who your business is and how we can start doing this research.